Hi, this is a short tutorial on how to export your Canvas course as HTML. Now, why do we have to export Canvas as HTML? Now, rather than just exporting or submitting your learning or teaching learning materials like slides, files, and whatever that document may be, we could have a formatted experience or a Canvas experience that is offline that the students could access even though they don't have any internet connection, or anybody who don't have a Canvas account could actually access the course in the same way as we access our course in Canvas. The experience is similar, not all, but it's not all features are supported, but the experience is similar. So um, to start with, you go to your course. So I have here my summer task course, which is basically is done. So if to export the course, all I have to do is to go to modules. So I'm gonna um, zoom in a little bit. Okay. So go to modules and make sure that everything is published. Okay. So all the modules are published in your if you want the modules that you want to export. So make sure it is published. So make sure that those have checks already. Otherwise, if you unpublish an activity, this will not be exported. So Canvas will not export that activity, and it cannot be viewed in the HTML file. So make sure it's exported, and you go to home. Just to make sure, uh, just publish your course. So make sure your course is published. Okay, so first publish, the course is published, then modules, make sure that the modules itself is published. It has this green check here, and all the activities in the modules are also published. Okay, except this one, we don't have to export this because it's a post course, it's just used internally. So the last course, the last topic is this one. So we're now ready to publish and to export. To export this, just click this button here in the middle of the view progress and plus module button. So just click export course content. Right, so if you have already exported the course, it will show up in the history here, so you don't have to uh, this exports, there are three of them exported last July 22 at different times, and just recently July 29. So these are basically uh, several exports I can just click on and then automatically downloads the file. Now, exporting can take a little while, depending on how large is the course, how many files you have in the course, how many activities, how many modules. So it would take some time to export, and also your internet connectivity. And then after that, you are given this. This window would appear and would ask you to save. So basically what Canvas would do is to export the file as a zip file. So let us save this. All you have to do is to save this. So just click OK and then save it. Let's say, for example, I'm going to save this as folder as Canvas exports, and I'm going to save it here. Okay. So let me explain first about HTML. Well, HTML is basically what you see in a browser. When you use a browser, uh, basically it's an HTML code that's running actually um, in the browser. So you can actually create your own HTML file offline by just using a Word document and export as HTML. You can open that Word document in the uh, in the browser. So HTML file can be opened only with browsers. Now the browser renders the HTML because HTML is just a bunch of text. So the browser will render it and it looks like what you see in your browser. Okay, so to view the HTML file, or to access or to make sense of this all, why do we have to export as an HTML file? So go to where you save your um, exported file earlier, the zip file. Okay, so I exported here in Canvas exports folder, and this one. Now we cannot open this directly because this is a zip file, so it's an archive file. So we have to unpack this, so unpackage this so that we could reveal the files. Now to do this, there are a couple of ways depending on what app you're using. So we'll just use the built-in um, zip unpacker of Windows. So just right-click this, and then Windows has this option extract all. Well, if you're using a Mac, it's you need to have an app um, that is for the Mac.
For Mac users, you need to use an app like NwarX, but I think Mac has already a built-in application to unpack a zip file. So just have to figure out how do you do that in the Mac. So for Windows, we are going to right-click this file and then click Extract All. So Windows would basically create a folder containing the contents of these files. And when you click OK or Extract All, this would come up. Now, of course, you can save the extracted file in a different folder, but let's just extract the files in the same directory. Just click Extract. Okay, so as you can see, it opens a new window, but basically the folder is on the same folder as the zip file. So this is the zip file, this is the folder. So open the folder, and then it's another folder there, just open it, and then you have two items here. So you have a folder and the index. Now notice that the index has the Firefox icon because this is an HTML document. Now all you have to do is just double click on this one, and then it would open the browser, and you can now access or you can now view the exported course as HTML. So let's do this. Let's just double click on this one. So you can see it opens the browser, and this is now your exported course. So as you can see, it's organized as like the modules in Canvas. So basically, this is what appears in your module appears like this. So if you want to open, let's say for example, this course. So this is actually just a lecture class, and there's a short introduction, short description of this chapter, and then the lecture material has been linked, or any file that has been linked, and either it is in Canvas or externally via Google Drive or whatever file sharing application you're using. They can actually access. So for example here, so just click here. So as you can see that when you just hover the mouse, it's just okay. So when you hover the mouse, you can see that it has a PowerPoint file. So just click that. So it will allow the students to save this file and view it offline. Okay, so the students might have an option to save this, right? So any file that you have linked in the module will be accessible by the students. Okay, so you notice here that assignments pages are visible, or in fact discussion actually. So we can actually create a discussion, but unfortunately the student could not participate in the discussion because discussion is actually a synchronous activity. So or synchronous or asynchronous activity, but the students have to access the internet in order to post something online. So as you can see, you have here a warning that you can only participate in discussions online. So we go back. To go back, just click on the course title here to go back to the modules, and notice that quizzes quizzes are not accessible because quizzes are supposedly synchronous. The students have to log in and take the quiz, unless if your quiz is
asynchronous, then you can post the quiz as an assignment rather than an actual quiz in Canvas. Okay, to export or to prepare your quizzes as a printable document, um, we have to add some bookmarks to your browser in order for you to do this, because Canvas does not have any way of printing your quizzes as a document. But there's a workaround. So what we could do is that we go to your quiz. So in this case, I'm going to go to chapter 2 quiz, and to prepare for printing, um, we have to edit the quiz and such that the quiz would be this part here that show one quiz at a time is unchecked. Leave this unchecked. Now the effect of that is that if that is unchecked, if we preview the quiz by clicking preview, okay, so all the questions would appear uh, until uh, until the end. So this is a 15 item quiz. So if you scroll down to the end, all the questions would actually appear. So this is the one that we're going to print. So to do this, there are I want you to do I want you to really pay attention to this one, because there's no easy way of doing this. I mean, this is the easiest way that I can think of doing this one, but I will give you the best or the easiest possible way that we could add uh, a bookmark that would allow us to print our uh, quiz. Okay, so to start with, we need to have a code like this one, and I'm gonna put the link of this code actually in the description of this video. I want to I'll put the link to this code, so you don't have to type this. Just cut and paste. In this case, I'm just gonna open this using a notepad, and you can also I will also provide a download for this notepad, so that it would that you could just download a file and copy the file. Okay, so let's just say you open the notepad and this is the script that you see. So don't mind the script. You don't have to understand. We just do cut and paste. Okay. So the first step is that we create a bookmark. So we just go to a random web page. In fact, you can just go to this web page and then click create a bookmark on this page. So for Firefox, I'm gonna demo this using Firefox, and then later on using Chrome. So for Firefox, let's just go to bookmark by clicking this icon here, and then bookmarks, and then bookmark this page. Okay, and just click done. So once we bookmark this page, that is not the bookmark that we want. So we go to again the bookmarks, and then click bookmarks, and then show all bookmarks, or you can also do Control Shift B. So just click show all bookmarks. As you can see here, this is the bookmark um, we have created. Okay, so we have to edit this part here, the name and the location. So first we have to edit the name of the bookmark. We name it Canvas Quiz to PDF, uh, or to print, whatever. So let's just name Canvas. Uh, let's just name it Canvas Quiz to Printable. No, Canvas Quiz to Printable. Right. So and then in the location, we just have to delete the location, clear that out, and then go to the text or the script, and then select all, or you can just click Control A, that would select all, and then copy, Control C, or right click copy, just copy all of those text, and then paste it here. Go back to the browser and paste it on the location. Okay, so we are done. So we can close this. So we can close this window. So we are done actually creating the bookmark. So just close this window, and okay. So again, we go back to the quiz you want print. So go to modules, choose the quiz that you want to print. Let's say this one. And the first step is to click preview. Make sure that you are in preview. Make sure that your quiz looks like this. Okay. Then on this page, don't leave this page. Go to bookmarks and then click bookmarks. And as you can see here, it would appear that our recent bookmark that we have created, which is Canvas quiz to printable. Click this one. Is that will open a new tab, and then it would format the quiz into something that we could print. We click that. So this is now the new tab that has been created. So this could now be printed. Okay. So um, to print this, what we'll do is to um, go to the print option of the browser by going to menu and then clicking print. Okay, so when you click print, um, this would come out, and we don't want if you don't want this text to appear, this text at the top and bottom. So if you want to remove the time, the date, the title, you can actually remove that. But if you want to retain the page number, you can also do it, or you can put the page number anywhere. So what we'll do is that you have to click page setup. Then we can go to margins and header footer. Then we can select, basically we can remove all this text by say for example you want to remove the title, which is Firefox. You want to remove that, just click it blank. If you want to remove this URL, make it blank. And if you want to remove the date and time, make it blank. Or if you want to retain the page number, just leave the page number. Or if you want to move the page number in the middle, you can click this blank and see center here. This is top, this is bottom. So center bottom, so we can create the page number, move the page number there. So click OK, and then notice that the page number is moved and all those unwanted text on top has been removed. So this is now ready to be printed. Now you could also make this landscape or portrait depending on your preference, but this is gonna be already printable. Okay. So to print this, all you have to do is to click print, and if you have an option to print to PDF, you can do that. In this case, Windows 10 as a default option for us to print to PDF. So just click that, print to PDF, click print, and then we can uh, print. We can name that file. Let's say, for example, Chapter 2 quiz. Click save. So, and then Firefox is going to print that, and then after that, you go to the folder where you printed the, or you exported or you printed the PDF file to. So in this case, I just exported it to downloads, and then here's the file. As you can see, that is now in PDF. Okay, right. So you can now file this. Can now include this in your learning packets or course packets. Now let's go to Chrome. Now Chrome is the basically the same uh, the same option or the same steps, but it's a little bit different in Chrome in terms of how Chrome handles some bookmarks. Okay, so again, I'm gonna zoom in. So again, you have your chapter quiz ready in preview, or quiz in preview. So right click, then bookmarks manager, and then it would open the bookmarks manager, and so we have to add a new bookmark here. So uh, we have to click this three dots here. Click that and add a new bookmark. And then again, we can just name the bookmark to Canvas quiz to printable. All right. So in Chrome, you can add directly the URL. In URL or the location, we just have to paste the script, no, this one, in the text file, or the notepad, sorry. So just have to Control A and then Control Copy or Control C, and then paste it here. Okay, and then click save. So you have now another bookmark. No, code name canvas quiz to printable. I have another one here that I have created a long time ago. So this is the one that we're going to use. Okay, so go back to your quiz and then make sure that it is on a preview and it is the the option for showing one question at a time is unchecked, and then just run the bookmark. Just click here, other bookmarks, and then if you have that canvas quiz to printable, then it would it blocks the pop-up, so we have to enable it. So yeah, just allow. Okay, allow pop-ups, click done, and then again do it. Okay, so you have now a printable. So to print, what we'll do is just control P. Okay, and if you want to remove the headers and footers, so the this annoying dates, if you want to just click the options, just uncheck that, so it would be gone. So Chrome has a different way of handling the print, and then of course your destination would be Microsoft print to PDF, or you can just save as PDF, no? Okay, and then click save. Then you can save the quiz, and then you can let's just say find a folder where you want to save your quiz. Just name it. Okay. Now, Firefox and Canvas has probably have difference, a slight difference in how they render the PDF output. So let's check. Um, just okay. Let's check that document. So this one. So as you can see, right? So it's basically the same. No? There's slight difference, right? So as you can see, but the printing is the same, right? In Firefox, you just have additional option to add page numbers. But anyway, in any case, if you're using Firefox or Chrome, that's the step. Okay, so that's how you print your PDF, your Canvas quiz to PDF. So how do you add a collaborator in your in Canvas? So the in the USC Canvas subscription, all the faculty members that have access to Canvas are using their usc.edu.ph email address. So any faculty member that has subscription to our to the USC Canvas account could be added. So to add people in your as collaborator or as course designer or as a teacher assistant, so just click people. Then you can add uh, people by clicking the plus people here, and just click email address. Let's say for example I'm going to add my chair, so I know her email address, and it should be usc.edu.ph, right? So and then you can check on the role. Let's say for example observer, and you can put them whatever section. In this case we only have one section, and click next. You click next. If the user is available, or if the user is registered or has an account, it would appear here. And what you could do is just click add users, and it would add the chair to as the observer in your course. So basically that's how you do it, adding people to your as collaborator